Djinn Candor. We're here basically welcoming you to the Den of the Djinn. Welcome, welcome. Have a good day, guys. And no, I'm not leaving. I'm just saying have a good day. And I hope you're having a good day. Is what I was trying to say. Um, Today we're going to be talking about something interesting. More, when I say interesting, I mean appealing. More, it just popped in my head. Let's just say that. Um, Today we're going to be talking about times in your lives that seemed to go on forever, never think you were going to stop until it did. For me, it was back when I was a kid. Days were basically the most, how can I say, sanguine sweet is the best I can explain. When I was a kid, I grew up. I grew up like any other kid would. Basically with his mom and dad. And there was a bit of a tension, obviously. I never knew what was going on. I knew something was off, but nothing too big. Until a certain point in my life. I mean, before the whole shift, I'm gonna call it the big shift because it did kind of basically shift my perspective on things. I'm pretty sure you guys have had your shifts in perspective, lifestyles, things like that. Me, it was all the above. It was when I was a kid, my dad and me were practically inseparable. But I never really noticed certain things as a kid. I just took it for granted because, as a kid, you never really, unless, intentionally, you never really see those moments as precious. You just see the moments as they are, as moments. And no one ever told me that those moments are fleeting as you grow up. And believe me, folks, it's difficult for that. And by the way, before I go any further, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And if you guys have any moments yourselves, hit it in the comments. I would love to read it. If it's not too personal, of course. But then again, I'm bearing my heart to you guys, so hardly any personal when you're already, spilling your guts. Anyway, so like I was saying, when I was growing up, I don't know if you guys have ever seen my other videos. I'm pretty sure I've explained it more than a few times. But me growing up, it was, let's just put it this way. When I finally started developing mentally and physically, it was a few years before my father left. And yes, folks, the big shift was when my father left. He didn't die, he just left. He just picked up all his junk and hit the bricks. He left and we never, well, at least I never found out where he was. I've had rumors, but honestly, guys, I'm not really the kind of guy I don't care to really care about him too much anymore. I'm more indifferent at best, mildly annoyed at worst. Because I've had years where I never really had to worry about him. Mind you, I've had years to get over the fact that I was angry with him. There was a few points in my life that I was even angry with myself. Before you guys ask, I was angry with myself because I thought it was my fault. It was my fault that he left, or my fault that things went sour. Yes, folks, it was, I went through so many just stages of grieving for a man that just did not want to be didn't want to be a father anymore. So I said, If he doesn't want to be a father, I'll stop being his son. At this point now, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I know it sucks because I know for a fact, to this day, I'm carrying certain aspects of him physically. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not exactly happy about it, but I stopped fretting about it too much. I mean, at times it annoys me, but I just make whatever I have my own. Not I got it from him or anything of that nature. And I'm not proud of myself, but I'm not ashamed of myself either. I'm more in the state of mind right now that I'm more indifferent. What's up? How you doing? So, I'm talking, if you just popped in, I'm talking about times of my life that were kind of rough, um, despite spending most of my childhood in kind of a sanguine, or should I say, a very lukewarm happiness at best, because I always knew, even as a kid, that something was off, but not technically wrong. At least not until a certain point in my life. Igor. Doing okay. Doing okay. How about you? And if you guys haven't already, do me a ginormous favor. Like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. I appreciate the love. And I hope you guys are doing good. Today's more of a melancholy day. I don't know why. Just one of those days where you just get up and you're like, meh. Next aisle? Really? Well, come over and say what's up. True. Fair enough. That's a fair point. It's a very, very fair point, because honestly, between you and me, it's gave me perspective, ladies and gentlemen, and honestly, that perspective is actually became kind of my guiding light in life. And as a kid, I never really had much perspective aside from enjoying life. But as I grew older, that life is nice, but it isn't ideal. It's more of, it kept me in a shell, and it kept me from realizing, okay, so if things are good, I never really thought things could get worse. Not that I was optimistic or anything, it's just I had this naivete. Obvious child naivete. There are times I wonder about it. Sometimes I'm too cynical, I'll admit. I won't deny that I have grown cynical over the years. And there are times I curse myself for it, because just because things could get worse, it does not mean they will. But it doesn't always mean they... Unless you're a spirit, thank you for making me paranoid. I appreciate it. I'm paranoid as it is. You're really helping my paranoia. Yeah, I mean, I've always been open to it. The problem was me admitting to it, because I never really thought about it. And got me thinking more in depth on the subject, And I appreciate you guys checking me out on these videos. Again, do me a ginormous favor. It helps the channel. Again, I have to say it because a lot of people don't. Please hit that like and subscribe buttons. It definitely helps the channel. Watch this video all the way through. It helps the algorithm get off my tail and all that. But anyway, Yeah, basically, all I'm saying is, guys, um, growing up, you have to do one thing and one thing only, and that is gain perspective. It doesn't hurt because it might actually help you in the long run. Oh, honestly, there's no real focus to this channel, and I appreciate it. There's no real focus to this channel. I do right now. I'm doing segments what I call walkabouts. Basically, it's just me walking around town, my going on about random subjects, um, points of views that I have, and talking to the community, asking their opinions. A lot of times, they're good opinions. No, I'm not. First of all, it wouldn't matter if I was gay. I'm not. I'm just saying it wouldn't matter. Because everybody has a perspective and everybody has the right to, basically indulge or speak of their perspective, just as long as it doesn't harm anyone in the process. So again, when people try to pull that, you show your very, very small-mindedness. People, I hope you're trying to make jokes that kind of fell flat, but please don't on my channel, because I will call you out on it. I try to be pleasant. Oh, um, the best explanation I can give, just see which my best thing I could say is see what went wrong and what you could have done better, and use that for the next one. Think of it as XP. I think of everything in life as XP. You could have learned, as long as you learn from the experience, you can get better. You can get stronger. You can get wiser. Everything you do is all about accumulating knowledge, and that knowledge will help you further in life. Thank you very much for checking out the videos. I appreciate the love. And if you guys want to see more of me, just all you have to do is check out this video, check out this channel. The Den of the Djinn. Welcome, welcome. And I'm sorry I have to leave. I have to do a few things, but I will be seeing you in the near future, I hope. Check out my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next. Be safe out there, guys. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer, Djinn Candor, wishing you love, luck, happiness. Be safe out there. And remember, life is in itself XP. All you have to do is gather it, grow stronger, and you will be the best you can be. Take care, guys. And I appreciate the thought.